Today I have a very fantastic topic that will transform your life to unstoppable success. Discipline over motivation, the real key to success. Ladies and gentlemen, let me start by asking you this. Why this topic matters more than you think. In today's world, motivation is often treated like the holy grail of success. Everywhere you look, on social media, at school, at work, or even at church, people talk about motivation. We see countless quotes like "stay motivated" or "find your motivation." It sounds great, but motivation is fleeting and unpredictable. Have you ever felt super pumped to start something big, only to lose that energy a day or two later? You're not alone. What most people don't realize is that motivation is only a small part of the success equation. It's like gasoline in a car, it helps you start, but if the engine isn't working, you won't get far. Discipline is the engine. Discipline is the commitment to show up and do what must be done, whether you feel like it or not. It's what separates those who talk about their dreams from those who live them. While motivation waxes and wanes, discipline is steady, dependable, and powerful. Let me ask you this. Why do so many fail despite having motivation? It's because motivation alone can't push you through long-term challenges, setbacks, and tough days. It's like trying to run a marathon on adrenaline alone. You'll start fast, but eventually, you'll run out of steam. This is why learning to cultivate discipline is so important. Discipline turns your goals from wishes into realities. It's the habit of taking action consistently, building momentum every single day. What you will learn today. The fundamental differences between motivation and discipline and why discipline wins every time. Real-life stories from world legends that show discipline in action. A deep dive into how to build discipline practically in your life. How spirituality and mental strength power discipline. How to overcome obstacles like laziness, fear, and distractions. How to design your own daily routines to cultivate unshakable discipline. Now, let's dive deep into the first part, understanding the difference between motivation and discipline. Part 1, Understanding the difference between motivation and discipline. What is motivation? Motivation is an emotional drive or desire to achieve something. It's what gets you excited at the beginning of a new project or goal. Imagine the burst of energy you feel when you start a new diet or decide to wake up early to study. That rush of energy and inspiration is motivation. It often comes from external sources. A powerful speech you heard. An inspiring book or video. Praise or encouragement from others. Seeing someone else's success. Motivation is powerful but temporary. It's like lightning. Quick and bright, but gone in an instant. What is discipline? Discipline is very different. It's the ability to control yourself and your actions even when you don't feel motivated. It is internal strength and willpower that keeps you moving forward day after day. It is habit-driven, you don't have to think hard to do it anymore. Consistent, it works every day, in good times and bad. Independent of feelings, it doesn't matter if you feel tired, sad, or discouraged. Built on choices, you decide to do it regardless of your mood. The legendary discipline of Jiro Ono, the world's greatest sushi chef. One of the most famous examples of discipline in the modern world is Jiro Ono, a Japanese sushi chef whose commitment to discipline has made him a global icon. Jiro is the owner of Tsukiyobashi Jiro, a small sushi restaurant in Tokyo, which earned 3 Michelin stars and is considered one of the best sushi places on the planet. Jiro's story is not just about culinary genius, it's about obsession with discipline. From the age of 7, Jiro started learning the art of sushi making. Every day, he practiced the same skills relentlessly. He worked over 12 hours daily for decades. His hands, eyes, and mind are finely tuned instruments. Jiro insists on perfection in every grain of rice and every slice of fish. Even in his 90s, he continues to work with the same dedication and discipline. What sets Jiro apart is not bursts of inspiration but the daily, relentless discipline. He doesn't rely on motivation to show up, it's become habit. When asked why he keeps going at his age, Jiro says it's because discipline is a way of life. Success that lasts requires discipline sustained over years, not fleeting motivation. Jiro's story shows how ordinary people can achieve extraordinary results through consistent, disciplined work. Why discipline is more reliable. When motivation fades, discipline kicks in. Imagine the hundreds of days in a year when you don't feel motivated. What keeps you going then? Discipline. The habit of showing up, putting in the work, even when it's hard. It creates routine, structure, and momentum. It builds trust with yourself. You learn to depend on your own commitment. The discipline journey of Serena Williams, tennis champion. Serena Williams, one of the greatest athletes of all time, has won 23 Grand Slam singles titles. Her journey wasn't built on motivation alone but on unyielding discipline. As a child, Serena and her sister Venus were trained by their father with a strict regimen. Rain or shine, they practiced for hours daily, often sacrificing social time. Serena faced many injuries and setbacks but continued training with discipline. She maintained strict diets, workout routines, and mental preparation regardless of her mood. Even at the top of her career, she wakes up early and trains to keep her edge. Serena says motivation comes and goes, but discipline is what made me a champion. Her consistency, day after day, built her greatness. Congratulations, my friend, if you're still here, it means you're serious about your life. You're not here for hype, you're here for transformation. And let me tell you, Part 2 is where the real magic begins. We've talked about why discipline is the foundation of greatness, and now, I want to hand you the tools, the exact framework that legends used to turn ordinary days into extraordinary destinies. But before we dive in, take just a moment. If this message is stirring something inside you, subscribe so you never miss life-changing content like this. Like this video to help more people find the power of discipline. Drop a comment below and tell me, what one goal are you committing to with discipline today? And don't forget to share this with someone who needs to stop making excuses and start making moves. This is more than a talk, this is a movement. And you're part of it. Now buckle up, because in the next section, we're breaking down the 5 pillars of discipline. The same system that world-class performers, CEOs, and changemakers used to stay focused, fired up, and unshakable.